Hi everyone and welcome to today's ChinesePod lesson. My name is Joe.
大家好，欢迎来到中文播客，我是庆林。
In today's lesson, we will talk about those little fights that you will sometimes have with your boyfriend, maybe your girlfriend, maybe even your parents, or just a roommate. What is the Chinese for fight?
吵架。
Okay, and here the first word of that word, or the first character, is already a character that means to fight.
吵。
So this can mean to fight or to be loud or noisy. And we will definitely hear this in the dialogue.
他们吵什么呢？
What they are fighting for? Let's check out the dialogue to see.
现在几点啊？不用睡觉吗？
才12点，还早。
唉，吵死了。现在几点啊？不用睡觉吗？
才12点，还早。
唉，吵死了。现在几点啊？不用睡觉吗？
才12点，还早。
唉，吵死了。
So they are fighting over whether or not it is time for sleeping. But let's check out the details line by line first.
现在几点啊？
What time is it now?
现在几点啊？
What time is it now?
现在几点啊？不用睡觉吗？
Don't you need to sleep?
不用睡觉吗？
Don't you need to sleep?
不用睡觉吗？才12点，还早。
It's only 12. It's still early.
才12点，还早。
It's only 12. It's still early.
才12点，还早。哎，吵死了。
You're way too loud.
哎，吵死了。
You're way too loud.
哎，吵死了。
So this little fight happens at a later hour already, and the girl is getting a little bit annoyed of her boyfriend or whatever, that the roommate, because he is still active apparently. And she asks, what time is it now?
现在几点啊？
So here we have the word for now,
现在
and then this is followed by what time.
几点？几点？
So this ji here is how many or how much, and dian is actually bits or points, but we use this together to ask for like how many points it is on the clock, like what time is it. And then this is followed by a little particle that can be, according to context, it's generally used to emphasize things, but here, given the tone of her voice and the late time of the day, she's getting a little bit annoyed. So how was that again?
几点啊？
And she concludes her rhetorical question, because I think she knows what time is it. She goes on and asks, don't you have to sleep?
不用睡觉吗？
So here we have the first thing, which is no need for something.
不用，不用。
So you have probably heard this a couple of times already in your Chinese classes when you say you're welcome.
不用谢，
Or we have another you're welcome as well.
不用客气。
Those two. And actually, if you remember, those translate to no need to thank or no need to be polite. So this is the same no need here. But in our sentence, in our dialogue, it is combined with a question particle in the end. So it's, is there no need for something?
不用睡觉吗？
So here this something is sleep, 睡觉.
睡觉。
So then it becomes together, is there no need to sleep?
不用睡觉吗？
So we know already that in the dialogue it is 12 o'clock. But if I have this question, what time is it? How would we normally, like in a very neutral way, answer this question?
12点
So this would just be 12. So it's the number for 12, and then this dian for like, yeah, o'clock. And here in the dialogue, we have another small word in front of that.
才
And this word is used to indicate that the speaker thinks that this what follows afterwards is like still early or very small in numbers. So this then makes it, oh, it's only 12 o'clock.
才12点
And he underlines this again by saying afterwards, it's still early. So he says still
还
and then early.
早
We can use this 才 in a lot of different situations where you want to express that the thing you have done or the thing that's coming after it is small. So it can be numbers, times, money, pretty much anything that's countable. So maybe let's practice this a little bit. Let's imagine we have been out for a drink or something and I had maybe 3 beers.
你喝了3瓶啤酒
You think that's a lot? 才3瓶? It's
Wow.
only 3 beers. Or you may get into the situation where you want to talk about prices. So for example, Lim, how much was your dress?
200块
Wait, 才200块? Only 200?
美金
Oh, US dollar. Okay, that's pretty expensive then, huh? Or if you want to wake up your kid because it has to go to school, you could be like, 起床,起床.
才8点还早
So it's only 8. It's still early. So this then is the same structure as we had in our dialogue, where it was, oh, it's only 12, it's still early.
才12点还早
So the girl thinks it's very late, and the guy thinks it's still early. And then the girl is like, but you're loud.
唉吵死了
So here we have the word that we told you in the very beginning of our class, which is to be loud or noisy.
吵
And this together is with a word combination that has something to do with dying.
死了
So this ending, 死了, when used together with an adjective, means something like, here you are too loud, or you're that loud, as loud that I could die. You're so loud that I could die. And you can use this with pretty much every adjective that can be annoying or that can be unbearable. So you always have this, for example, if it's getting too hot outside, you would be like, it's so hot, I could die.
热死了
Or if something is like way too annoying or it's troubling you, same, it's so troubling I could die.
烦死了
With all this in mind, let's check out our little fight again and go back to the dialogue.
Welcome back to another installment of ChinesePod Trivia. And the question for you is, for what test does ChinesePod offer preparation services for? Is it A, the polygraph, B, the colonoscopy, C, the HSK test, or D, the CAT scan?
The CAT scan?
Ooh, sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, the HSK test. That's right, ChinesePod will thoroughly prepare you to pass this rigorous test of proficiency in Chinese. ChinesePod.com/HSK.
现在几点啊？不用睡觉吗？
才12点，还早。
唉，吵死了。现在几点啊？不用睡觉吗？
才12点，还早。
唉，吵死了。现在几点啊？不用睡觉吗？
才12点，还早。
唉，吵死了。
In today's class, we talked about those little fights that you can have with your beloved ones. So of course, in the dialogue, we had the word for to be noisy or loud or to fight.
吵
And we talked about times, especially we talked about how to express that you feel something is still early or only a specific time. So here we had the word only,
才
and this is paired with some countable information to say, oh yeah, it's only that and that. And we had the word still,
还
for example, still early.
还早
And I'm pretty much starving to death right now, so I'm having lunch.
我也饿死了
So we are both having lunch. And if you in the meantime have any questions or remarks that you want to share with us, or you have any samples that you want us to check, just leave them in the comments below and we'll get back to you. My name is Joe.
我是青林，下次
下次见
见，拜
拜拜
拜。
Now, here's a vocabulary recap.
几点
What time?
啊？
Emphatic particle.
不用
No need.
才
Only.
还
Still.
吵
Noisy or to fight.
吵死了，
Way too loud.
睡觉。
To sleep.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number
4544.
So just go to www.chinesepod.com/4544 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/4544.